Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the best day ever. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I'm so excited to be here. Happy Monday, bitch. Happy motherfucking Monday. I hope that this Monday is bringing you a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of gratitude. And if not, bitch, it's okay. You know why? Because there's always tomorrow. And you know what, bitch? If you're not feeling good right now, tomorrow, I promise you, you will. And if you don't, the next day. But give it time, have faith, and you will be just fine, okay? Oh, girl, do you like my nails? I did it myself. Anyways, guys, so this video is more of a talking video. So if you like those type of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do, of course, do tea videos every single day. So I would really appreciate it if you subscribed on this channel. Basically, I'm your new messy best friend. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 18K and let's talk. So you guys, this is, of course, a more of a talking video. So grab a snack, grab a drink. I don't have anything at the moment, bitch. And to be very honest, I do not want to get up, okay? I have like the worst migraine ever and it's okay. It's okay. You know why? Because it's going to be okay. So, you guys, I was doing some digging, right? And I was like, okay, what would Shane Dawson's comeback look like? And I know there's a lot of rumors that he's going to be talking about the Free Britney movement and that's what he's gonna like come back in, right? But I actually thought of a better idea. What if Shane Dawson and Gabbie Hanna did a series together? So listen, of course, I get it. There's a past there. You know, Gabbie doesn't really fuck with Shane anymore because of everything that happened with Andrew. You know, and Shane probably wants nothing to do with Gabbie because she's like right now the canceled queen. But what if, just what if, because, you know, she is right now like canceled, you know, the most canceled person right now, right? So what if he actually does a series, or at least like a video or two about her cancellation and why, and have her really open up, sort of like what Tana did, what Jake Paul did, what Jeffree did, Trisha did. What if he does that with Gabbie? Now, what could that mean for each? So for Shane, I think, to be very honest, it's like career. It's like if he hadn't been canceled, then I could probably maybe see it happening, right? If he hadn't already been canceled. Because right now, he's walking on such delicate waters that any bad step is going to just, you know, really completely mess up with any chances of him actually coming back. So anything that he does, anything that he says, or anything that involves his name, it has to be literally picture perfect so he doesn't end up pissing off the fans that he has left, right? So had he not been canceled, I think that he could have went about, because I'm sure he would have kept doing his series on helping people or whatever. So I think Gabbie Hanna would have probably been someone that he would have at some point done a series on, you know? And I think that the one thing about, you know, the Shane series, because at the time he was known for being like YouTube's, you know, fairy godmother, that he comes in, he does a series, and then your career is, boom, magically resurrected, right? And, you know, he did, of course, help a lot of people. I mean, I feel like he definitely, you know, I know Jeffree had a career before, but I feel like Jeffree really got on the map because of Shane Dawson. And I also feel the same for Trisha. I feel the same for Jake. Am I missing someone? I don't remember. I know he did Kathy Griffin. So, you know, and for Gabbie, what would have it meant, I think Gabbie really does love the attention that she gets from clickbaiting and from starting drama and, you know, doing all of these things, right? So I don't know how honest she would have probably been in this series. Like, I don't know if she would have really sat there with Shane and really like opened up and actually shared, you know, things about her that probably lead her to do and make these kind of choices that she's known to do. But I just think that at some point, it really could have helped if she would have wanted to be honest with him. Like if she said to him, you know, I'm scared. Let's say, for example, like, oh, I'm scared that my career will never be the same, or I'm scared that I'll go broke if I don't get the views, or like something really honest and sincere. I think, again, had he not been canceled, then he would have still been the king of YouTube. Had he done a series on Gabby, I truly think, and she would have addressed especially the Jessie Smiles situation, which is the one that I think is just insanely horrible. I think that if she would have addressed it, handled it differently, maybe even made it her mission to really apologize to Jessie, then I think her career could have gotten another life, another opportunity. Again, had he not been canceled. But right now, because of the state of his cancellation, and because right now she is literally the most hated person on YouTube, aside, from, well, not even James, because his videos are doing great. Like, his fans are really coming, and supporting him. But I think it would have given her another chance if he would have sat down and done a series on her and her cancellation, and maybe even her thing with, Trisha and, everything else. But it was just fun to think about because, Shane, at the time, I just remember, my God, his videos would come out, and I mean, people would have viewing parties, and people would, I mean, Shane's conspiracy palette series was insane. I remember just refreshing it, and it would add like 50,000 views in a second. It was just like, it was insane. Like, at the time, he was literally the king of YouTube. Like, it's insane how, like, I'm very curious to see how he's planning on coming back. I don't think he should do the Britney one, just because, I mean, I don't know if I'm biased, I love Britney, but, and, I think it would probably be, I don't know how it would be received, because since if that would be his official comeback video, people would automatically think, oh, you're just using Britney for clout, you're using Britney for, your thing, and people love Britney so much that I myself don't consider Britney, what she's going through, tea, so that's why I don't talk about it. I respect her so much that I love her, and I will respect her always. So I think that is not the best idea for Shane, just because I think Shane is, people don't really necessarily, I mean, he has a lot of fans, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of people also just waiting for him to come back to, like, bring him, kind of not support him, and make his comeback negative, right? So I think that when Shane does finally come back, I really truly think it should be like doing something else. And I think maybe it could be like doing a vlog, maybe a travel vlog, like something super light. I would even go, I don't know if Morgan will risk her career to do videos with Shane, which I'm sure she will, because, like, she's with Rylan, and she's with, Shane, and she's with all these people in Rylan's vlog. So, she does obviously have to be around him, because that's, brother-in-law. But, I think that at this point, Shane should really stick to light things. And obviously, like, the whole Gabbie Hanna series thing would have probably ended up happening had he not been canceled himself, and had he, continued to do these series on these troubled YouTubers, right? And it would have only worked, again, if she would be really honest and open up, which I think that's difficult for Gabbie Hanna to do. So what would you guys think? I mean, would you have enjoyed a Shane Dawson and Gabbie Hanna series? Let me know in the comments. Listen, a bitch can dream, right? A bitch can motherfucking dream. Okay, so before I go, I wanted to ask you guys something, because I always get a lot of requests to do, story times, to do vlogs, to do all these things, and, like, as much as I would love to make them, I've tried to make them before, really nobody watched, and it was a lot of work to edit and to do all these things. So I am giving story times a try, and you guys are always interested in like asking me like, what did I have for breakfast, or like all these things. So I might do a what I eat in a day at some point. So maybe stay tuned for that. I just, when it comes to food, I don't ever want to trigger anybody just because I have so many eating disorders that I have to every day really take care of. Body dysmorphia. I have eating disorder where binge eating, all these things. So I never want to trigger anyone, but I also think it's important. Maybe if I'm having a day where I'm not feeling the best, or I'm feeling great, or I don't want to eat, or I want to eat, I don't ever want to like trigger you, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about doing it, cause usually like Monday through Friday, I tend to eat kind of light, just because that's what I'm used to. And then weekends, I'll go in, right? Which I'm trying to just sort of balance it out, bitch. So I might start with like a what I eat in a day, or a grocery haul, or something like that. But just know that I hope you will also understand that I have problems with food. I'm not the best person to give advice, but I do try my best. So anywho, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below about everything I just talked about Shane, Gabby possibly doing a series together in another world, and if you would like a what I eat in a day, or a vlog, or something like that, I would love to hear from you. So let me know in the comments. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go walk my dogs. And that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much. Bye.